Carolyn, let's talk a little bit about your road to William Jewell College. Graduate of Washburn University, you coached at Tarleton in Texas. But can you kind of give us some details how that path went?
Absolutely. After I finished playing at Washburn, I took a head coaching position at a high school in Topeka. I was there for 2 years, and we did really well, getting to state for the first time in 10 years and things like that. After that, I realized college was where I wanted to go and move up to, so I took a semester and volunteered and helped at Washburn as an assistant coach. After that, I bid my time as long as I could, and he helped me, my head coach there helped me get a job at Tarleton in Texas. And we were there for 2 years, had the most successful season there, and so I feel like I've built a pretty good reputation of winning and wanting to be successful.
Now, I don't know you very well, but I was noticing you right-left-handed. Were you a setter or a right-side player?
Yes, sir. I was a setter and a right side. So, yeah, it was fun being left-handed, and then I got to Tarleton. We had 2 lefties there, and we kind of had to, that experience to work together, and I enjoyed it a lot. So.
Well, and that's why I asked, did you work primarily with the setters, the outsides? What did you do at Tarleton?
I was a setting coach and a right side hitter coach, and then I worked with the defense as well. So we kind of had a lot between 2 of us. We shared a lot of the duties. So
people not aware of that school down in Texas, is volleyball a hot thing in Texas?
Absolutely, it is, and I'm excited to have that recruiting base there. Being up here now, I'll be able to go down there hopefully and get some kids to come up to Missouri. So they have a lot of very good volleyball. With the University of Texas winning the national championship and being up there, everybody wants to play. So it's great.
Talking to Carolyn Raynes, the new volleyball coach at William Jewell College. You played at Washburn and a setter there?
Yes, setter.
What was the experience like at Washburn for you?
I loved it. It was great. I was able to coach some club ball during that time, and so being able to coach young girls and play at the same time, I learned a ton. Some of the players I played with were really good, and my coach has a great reputation of being successful, so learning how to win and different things like that was important, but he's also a great trainer, and skill development and things like that is his huge focus, so I learned a lot there.
I know a time or two we've bumped into Washburn. Did you play against Jewell?
I'm thinking not, but actually at Tarleton, they came down to our tournament 2 years ago, and we played them, and I saw some familiar faces in the players and the coaching, so it was great. Yeah.
Again, Carolyn Raynes is our guest here. As you got the job at Jewell, what do you look at as maybe your first challenge in taking a coaching job?
I think building the relationships with the people I work with as well as with the girls and trying to find the type of team that they want to be and then recruiting to fit that. So I think, finding the chemistry and what's going to fit well is important with the kids we have.
Where are you in that process right now?
As of yesterday, I made a couple offers. One was a walk-on kid who accepted, and then another one who's calling me back today. So we have 5 that we need to pick up, and there's about 4 or 5 kids that we've been talking to and are ready to make offers on.
Position-wise, how does that break down, or can you even talk about that at this point?
Oh, yes, we can. We'll want another setter, and we're shooting to get maybe a couple middle hitters. Somebody with a little height would be nice. I know we have some great athletes, and so I want to make sure that we find those kids that fit well in there. So.
It's a matter of record that we did not play real well last year, didn't win very many matches last year. How do you change that culture?
I think just by letting them have a little more fun and getting back to being successful is important. And I think with the group that we have, they want to win. And they made sure that I knew that when I talked to them. So all I'm going to do is just help to build that up and make sure that I'm encouraging and helping in any way possible. And, I think I'm lucky to have Coach Bradley with me who's had that experience of knowing the girls. But I want to find a way to relate to them and just inspire them to be better young women.
New head coach Carolyn Raynes is our guest. And finally, you grew up in Lawrence. Could you tell us a little bit about your family?
Absolutely. My parents both still live there, and they're happy that I'm going to be a little bit closer to home. My dad's a small business owner, and my mom helps out there. My sister actually lives in St. Louis, and she's about to get married, so this summer, yeah.
Well, welcome to Jewell. It's a pleasure to meet you and have a chance to talk to you. And I know we'll have a chance to visit more and more, but it's a great place to be from my standpoint, and I hope you feel the same way, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Carolyn Raynes has been our guest, and we're back with more on the HyVee Halftime Report after this.